Well, hello there and welcome to Rev News. I'm Emily Lord.
And I'm Cassidy Bowman. Thanks for joining us. Today we're being joined by several of the key figures of the French Revolution: King Louis XVI and his wife, Marie Antoinette, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Jacques-Pierre Brissot.
Yes, so you'll see how these people were involved in the revolution and their sides of the story. Now let's go to our first guests, King Louis and his wife.
Now tell us, Louis, what was your initial reaction when you heard that the people were revolting?
I was honestly shocked. I thought I was doing a good job ruling the people, but as it turns out, they hated me.
Honestly, he was doing what he thought best for the country.
It really was, but someone kept spending all the country's money.
I see. Now after the storming of Bastille, you had to give up a lot of your power. If you could go back, what would you do?
I'm the king. I should have been able to tell those peasants what to do and how they should have done it.
Thinking they had rights. Society is about putting on a good face for the people and doing what's expected of you. Even peasants should know that.
Thank you so much to our guests, King Louis and Marie Antoinette, for taking time out of their busy schedules to come and talk to us about tyranny.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. Let's bring out our next guest, Jacques-Pierre Brissot. Tell us a bit about yourself, Jacques-Pierre.
Well, I was involved in the storming of Bastille and was a main representative of the National Convention and Assembly. I helped lead the revolution and overtook the wretched King Louis.
Now, why do you think this revolution began? What were the sparks that started the fire?
Well, to make it brief, we wanted freedom and equality. The monarchy had become corrupt and the rich had too much power. The people, or peasants as you call us, simply wanted a chance. We formed the National Assembly and...
If I may interrupt, could you please explain to our viewers what the National Assembly actually is?
Of course, the National Assembly was a group of men started as members of the Third Estate, or the commoners of society. We gathered together to get rid of a corrupt system of government where that stupid King Louis was making our lives hell.
I see. Can you tell us what really happened out there, on the battlefield, during the famed Bastille Day?
We stormed Bastille with 300 men. We blew up the fortress and ransacked the people. Anyone who was left alive was beheaded. It was where the government finally knew we were a serious force.
Thank you so much to Jacques for coming in and joining us.
Now let's cut to Bernard with news on sports and politics. Bonjour, mademoiselles and messieurs. Today I'm joining you live at Bastille Prison in Paris, where just last night, angry peasants stormed the prison in an attempt to free the prisoners and get back at the king. They're angry because they have no money to buy the food that they desperately need, especially due to the famine that happened just last year and destroyed most of the crops. Take, for example, this right here. It's barren. It's bearing no fruit that could feed the millions of starving children. Paris is hungry tonight. Do your part. Help.
Now let's go to a quick commercial and then back to Bernard. Howdy, y'all. Now, I hear y'all Frenchmen are having some sort of revolution type thing like we Americans had a little while back. It's okay. You'll got your time too. We just got freedom first. We're better. Anyway, I'm here to talk to y'all today about buying one of these here America hats. Now, we Americans like to bask in our freedom's glory, and we like to get all the ladies for ourselves. So if you want to get your freedom and some French ladies, then you need to come over to my store and buy yourself an America hat.
In other sports-related news, local citizens have been unable to exercise at the tennis courts as a result of a group of rebels having commandeered the site and are using it as their base for rebel activities. The days are getting harder, people, so drink up while you still can. Back to you, Special K.
I am live at the beheading ceremony of our recent guest, King Louis XVI. Is there anything you'd like to say about the audience, Louis?
I could have ruled you all. I'm fairly certain I'm going to die today, so, you know, YOLO. Hello, I am Robespierre. So, now that King Louis is dead, you know, I'll just take over and make sure the people are safe as head of the Committee of Public Safety. I think the best way I can keep them safe, though, is by executing 40,000 of them. And you know what? I think I'll call this the reign of, what's the word? Terror. That's it.
Thank you, Bernard.
You never know what can happen during a news show.
Coming in next, we're going to talk to Napoleon Bonaparte about his part in the French Revolution.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Napoleon, can you tell us just how you brought an end to a corrupt government system?
Of course. Well, I joined the revolution when I was about 16 and led the people into glorious battles. I grew enough in power to rival the king himself. In fact, I ended up becoming a sort of emperor after the fighting was over. I only tried to do what the people needed.
I've heard rumors that the same people that helped you win the freedom were not too happy when you became ruler of France. How did you respond to these rumors?
Oh, those people will never know what they really want. Always thinking they have better ideas than anyone else. They will never be satisfied with their lives. It's as simple as that.
Thank you, Napoleon, for coming in and spending time with us.
This just came in. The sounds of students rebelling in the streets has reached Rev News, and we have live coverage of them.
Do you hear the people sing, singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there's no moon about to start and tomorrow comes.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Here we are, signing off of Rev News one more time.
Yes, but don't forget to join us next week as we delve into the reasons and events of the Haitian Revolution.
Should be a blast.